Hi everybody, Zach Strax, and welcome back to another episode reaction of EDENS. This is episode 21 of Season 2, or episode 46 overall. We just have a handful of episodes left for Season 2, and I'm so excited to have you all back with me as we continue on with this story. I'm so excited to see what happens next, guys. We are still in the midst of the Foresta arc. We recently had Justice versus Elsie in this big battle, which is still not over yet, but through it all we learned about the history of those two characters, and like they have this whole connection. I loved it. They basically grew up together. They were betrothed. Elsie was like this real princess on this planet, and he was some prince from somewhere else, and they were kind of merge these families, and you know, there's lots of just drama going on the planet, and each of them had a different view of how they should handle it, and it just kind of led to a lot of differences, and I think war on the planet, and just both of them lost everything that they had in their life. So they both kind of like blame and resent each other for it, but I get the impression that Justice, whose real name is James, is like a lot more bitter about things than Elsie is. Elsie kind of seems like I did what I had to do kind of mentality, so you know, I don't think she really feels bad about it, but I'm excited to learn more about their story as we move forward. We also, guys, had the big crazy reveal at the end of the last episode with this robot named Xenolith, and he is claiming to be the master of Ziggy, the one who trained Ziggy, the one who taught Ziggy all he knew, who then taught Shiki all he knew, and like, so it's kind of like, you know, Shiki's grandfather, if you want to say. So I'm very excited to see where he is in all this story. Like, was he aware that Ziggy was doing all of this? Why is he on this planet? Was he with Ziggy at one point recently? Like, is he aware that Ziggy turned evil? Like, what's going on with all that? I'm very, very excited for all that, guys. And in addition to everything else, we also up in the sky have Hermit and Wise battling against Dr. Muller, this sadistic, horrible doctor from Hermit's past who just brutalized and traumatized her and broke her apart. And the fight is on to get through him so that they can stop this onslaught of robots. It's just crazy stuff going on, guys. I'm here for it. You are too. So let's get started. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, it means a lot that you're here. If you haven't already, please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel for more reactions coming soon. And we do have a Patreon as well where you can help support this channel, so feel free to check it out. The link is in the description below. And thank you to those of you that have already done so. On Patreon, you can view this episode reaction for just $1 a month. It's unedited and unfiltered. It means a lot if you consider, so please do if you can. And here we go with episode 46 of EDENS. Let's go. Yeah, Wise rescued her, thankfully. So he invented this whole gravity attack, you know, that Shiki's known for, and like, I'm very eager to see like what's going on with this guy, like how big of a role. Like, I feel like it's going to be a big player now that, you know, they've just added into this game. And what is Xenolith going to do next? You know, is he going to help Shiki stop Ziggy, or is it going to be, you know, something else? I have no idea. I have no idea, guys. And I didn't talk about it yet, but like, we still, you know, a couple episodes back had all this stuff happen with Rebecca's powers. Like, I'm kind of thinking that we're in World 31 now. They haven't flat out said it yet, but I'm assuming that's the case. She did use her Cat Leaper power to reset time and go back to a fixed point. She also, you know, has the reverse power where she can kind of control going back in time, you know, within that same world just for like another couple minutes ago, and things like that. So it's really crazy, guys. We still have this character, the Shura character, this shadowy Poseidon Nero to contend with. Like, I believe we only have 3 or 4 episodes left of Season 2 after this one. I haven't heard officially if it's 24 or 25 episodes for Season 2, but we are nearing the end of this Season 2, guys, so I'm very eager to see how this gets wrapped up and what happens next. Like, what are the seeds being put in place for the next season and for new episodes and new arcs, and I'm just in love with this show, guys. Like, I know Ziggy has his Dark Stars, like this clown character is one that stuck out to me. We haven't seen them since their introduction. The Doomsday system is our title, so let's figure all this out. Here we go. Wow.
人間の体はな、わしはかつてオーブ聖騎士団の一人として暗黒時代に生きた人間じゃった。ワイルドセラミでな、結構モテたんじゃぞ。まあ、わけあってこうして機械の体で生きながらえておる。ところでお主、さっき使っておった技はジギーから教わったものじゃな。 奴は闇の重力に落ちてしまった。
Dark gravity.
そなたはおつまいな、闇のある方へ。
There's another little seed right there. Like, I feel like they plant them here and there throughout the show of like, will Shiki become a villain? Will he be an evil character? He like is treading the line, I kind of think. You know, of course he's so kind-hearted and good, so you can't imagine that, but it is possible. You know, if he follows in Ziggy's footsteps, will he become this dark gravity user? You know, I don't know.
なんだ今のは。重力。ビクトリー、足元。
Uh-oh. See, I think like neither side is actually bad. They just are trying to follow the rules that they have in place and what they think is right and best. But they just talk it out. They'll realize they want the same things. Let's go. I find myself wondering, like, if this little girl, is she going to, like, lose her family and, like, join the crew and be, like, a real character on the show? Or is she just going to be, like, featured for just a couple episodes and... Oh, it was her robot. That adorable little thing. We all know what happened. Too heartbreaking to share it. Alright, so their fight is on hold for now.
やっぱ強いわね、エルシーちゃん。さすが銀河六魔将最年少だけのことはあるわね。5年後、10年後が恐ろしいわ。
Oh, clean. My money's on Dr. Muller is the one who did this to her for this whole emotion thing. Because it wasn't until she was near that station that she started acting like this. So it's like the only thing that could really connect the dots to me. Let's figure this out.
私はオーテック技術の実験に取り組んだ。我が体を優れたオーテックにするため、そりゃあもう大勢の人間を実験台にしてな。こいつなんてひどいことを。中でも傑作だったのがラザフォードの兄弟よ。兄の体を分解する様子を。
Oh, Jin too? I was thinking it was just clean, but like it makes sense that it's both of them. Oh my god.
いや、記憶をデジタル化して潜ればなんとかなるかもしれねえ。クリーネ様の記憶の中にダイブするつもりですか？それしかねえ。奴たちも殺し、子供たち、
Oh my god.
兄弟をさらった。私の新たな実験体にするためにな。
ハーミットとの通信回復。これはクリーネの過去。ポイント特定。10年前。
10 years, like it's all 10 years ago, guys? Everything that's happening to every character is like 10 years ago. Oh my god. Oh.
その様子を見続けた妹はいつ感情が壊れてしまうのか。裏切り者のラザフォードの子供でたっぷり実験してやるんじゃ。
There we go. Oh god. Take him out. Oh, thank you.
もう何をしても遅い。貴様らはここで死ぬし、フォレスタも滅ぶぞ。最終プロトコル終末システムが起動した。
Oh, it's gonna like blow up the planet?
今度はなんだ？
こいつはいかん。終末システムにまでアクセスされたか。
なんだそりゃ。
説明している時間はない。この星を去れ。
みんな。なんだ？地面から飛んでる。
Oh my god.
終末システム。この星が保有する防衛装置じゃよ。今頃フォレスタは大惨事になっておるぞ。ふひひひひ。
いい加減にしなさいよあんた。
グランディウィング。
There we go.
甘いなワイズ博士。これがオーテックのいいところではないか。
Jeez. Oh man. Here we go.
そっか、ピンチに見えてたぞ。どうやら不良品みてえだからな。まともな野郎に改造してやりたいが、もう手遅れだ。だから壊してやるよ。モータルクラッシュ。
Oh god.
かっこよかったよ。
I sense a little bit, you know, little attraction between
この世の終わりみたいね。
Wise and Hermit. Like,
その背負ってるものは何なのだ。
it's not the first time. I'll say that much. I can't remember if I pointed it out in previous episodes, but you see it. You see it a little bit.
切る。両手。すごい。
急げハーミット。フォレスタの状況がやばそうだ。
ちょっと熱くなっちゃうかも。
冷却なら任せな。
助かる。
改造は俺の仕
That
事
look.
は。
改造って言っても主にプログラムだから私がやる。あんたには無理よ。
じゃあなんで俺を連れてきたんだよ。
言ったでしょ。私がおかしくなっちゃったら破壊してって。それができるのはあんただけだから。あとこのセキュリティを突破するだけなのに。
I don't think she realized that. I don't think he could do it if he had to. He could not kill her.
嫌じゃ。死にたくない。助けてくれ。
Oh, just stomp on him like Android 16. Oh my god.
辛かったなクリーネ。こんなひでえ記憶俺が消してやる。もう大丈夫だ。帰ろう。兄様が待ってるぜ。
私は心を入れ替えた。機械の心を理解したんじゃ。だからこそドクロの機械の話に乗った。人間なんてクソじゃ。そうだろ。んだから助けてプリーズ。ハーミット。
ミュラー博士。網膜スキャン終了。よし、最後のセキュリティ解除。博士の目だったのね。博士、私とあなたの中だから言っておくけど。
なんじゃ。トイ
もういらない。
Let's go. I do remember that punch mirrors a punch that he gave her in the past. And well deserved, well earned. Nice job, Hermit.
一つだけ感謝してる。
Let's go.
あんたのおかげで気づけたの。本当に大切なもの、友達の存在に。
全ウイルス除去実行中。
Oh, is it finally over?
だけど
Oh my god. Like so much happened. Like, are the humans going to understand? Yeah, like, that's the question. Like, can they be friends? Can they coexist like they were? Like, you know, humans are going to take this personally. They're not going to just understand that the robots got hacked and, like, programmed to do this without their consent. You know, like, you think, you know, all they know is that they were enslaved by these robots, and now that they're not, now that the robots are ending this tragic, horrible state of events, you know, humans are going to want revenge. They're going to want to retaliate, and they're going to probably try and just straight up attack and murder a lot of these robots, and that's not okay either. You know, like, you know, you got to kind of see it from the outsider perspective, you know, but living through that trauma of being a slave to a robot, you know, and all that kind of stuff, all these humans are just going to be so full of anger and resentment towards all the robots on this planet. And then we have a whole new mess on our hands next episode. It's going to be crazy, guys. I have to assume. I'm happy that things seem finally to, like, calming down. Dr. Mueller is finally done, I'm hoping, out of the picture. Like I really hope that he's going to be out of commission and not come back as a head with some new body in the future. I really hope he's just, we're done with him. I do not like that character. I'm, like, straight up angry every time I think of him. But yeah, like, we need to move forward. Like, let's not dwell on this doctor anymore. He needs to go, and hopefully he's gone. Next episode, Ocean 6, prequel to Ocean's 11. All right, here we go. I don't know what that means, but we're going to find out next time, guys. I'm still left wondering more about Xenolith. Like, we didn't really learn much about him. He is, you know, like I kind of said, like, the great-grandfather of Shiki, and, you know, in a sense, and he taught Ziggy all he knew, but, like, he's like this silly old Master Roshi type of guy in a robot form. I do love that they explored, or not really explored, but they dabbled in, like, this ancient history of this universe. You know, like, they talked about, like, those big giant statues again. Like, we've seen those once or twice before, like the Dark Ages and stuff like that. Like, and he was one of them. And, like, so, like, I love that there's all this, like, lore in this show kind of surrounding a whole nother story, you know. I think that's really cool. And, you know, as far as Lena, like, I'm still left wondering, like, was he always on this planet? Why is this planet important? Why was he there this whole time? You know, or was he with Ziggy and saw Ziggy go bad? And, you know, when Ziggy came to this planet and did all this stuff and made all the robots go bad, was he left behind there? And that's why he's there. Like, I'm kind of curious, like, where he was at this whole time. Like, why now? Like, why here is he showing up? And he did make this, like, blink and you miss it type of line. He said this thing where it was like he trained Ziggy and Ziggy learned everything in a day, and then he said as if he already knew how to do it all or something like that. So, like, I'm wondering, like, oh, is that a clue to, like, say, you know, with time travel, like, where Ziggy met Xenolith but, like, actually knew how to do this stuff and just pretended for Xenolith's sake. Like, there is a whole story here, guys, that I cannot wait until it's all revealed. It's just, like, we're getting little pieces at a time, and it's just crazy. I love it all, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, we are going to get the next piece in the next episode, guys, and I can't wait for that either. So we'll be back next week for more. Thanks again for watching. Please drop a comment down below and let me know what you thought of this episode and this reaction. I do love to chat with you guys about it, and like I said, we'll be back next time for more. Thanks again for watching. Have a great one, and we'll see you next time.